Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to mix your vocals to sound like Frank Ocean in the song Pyrite. So in this video, we're going to be going over all the plugins, the mixing, and if you guys want to sound like this vocal yourself, you guys can cop the Frank Ocean vocal preset over on my BeatStars store. The link to it will be in the top of the description. But enough yapping, let's check out how the preset come out, shall we? Let's go.
They just say you miss me, is it that hard? Too long since I've heard about our love. Am I in this by myself? Hey, with rose-colored lenses on my star-bar frames to see something other than these blues and grays. I need something different, cause you ain't feeling the same. And who knows, maybe I'm crazy. That's one big maybe, but even fool knows when it's gold. I know Pyrite from 24 karat, yeah. Cubics from genuine diamond, yeah.
Damn, man was singing his soul out. Come on. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this Frank Ocean vocal preset, how close I got, etc. But yeah, let's get into the chain, shall we? First up in the chain, wait, hold on 1 second. As cool as this video and vocal chain is, I gotta know one thing. Who do you really want to sound like? Write in the comments what artists and songs you guys want me to make vocal presets on. Thank you too for your suggestion, and I hope you enjoyed the outcome of it. Oh, and another thing, only 6.1% of you guys are subscribed. That is disgraceful. So make sure you subscribe with the bell notifications on so you don't miss out when I make a vocal preset on your suggestion. All right, back to the video. First up in the chain, I did use Melodyne, but that won't be included in the vocal preset. If you don't know what Melodyne is, it's manual pitch correction. So yeah, pretty much. But the first plugin in the chain will be Wavetune Real Time. I got the speed and note transition pretty low as well as the correction because I've already manually pitched it in Melodyne. So if you do cop the preset, you're welcome to turn up the speed a bit if that sounds better for you. Next up in the chain, we're using the API 550A. This is a preamp, just getting a good signal in pretty much after the auto tune. This is going to be part of the secret sauce, so if you want to know the secrets, you got to cop the preset. First link in the description. But yeah, that was just cleaning up the vocal so we got a good sound for when we hit our first compressor pretty much. Without it,
they just say you miss me, is it that hard?
And then with it,
too long since I've heard about our love.
Fire. Next up in the chain, we got a de-esser, making sure we got no harsh frequencies. That's sounding like this now.
They just say you miss me, is it that hard? Too long since I've heard about our.
Yeah, just tame and harsh frequencies. After that, we got a Pro Q4. Here, I'm just ducking frequencies we didn't like. It's all subtractive EQ. We're taking out everything under 87 Hertz. We're getting rid of some of the boominess in the 220 range and 390 range. And then we're doing some narrower bands just for frequencies I didn't like. Taking out 5 dB of 730, 5 of 1000. So we're just removing like nasally frequencies, boxiness, harsh frequencies, just stuff like that. That sounded like this now.
They just say you miss me, is it that hard? Too long since I've heard about our love.
Sounding better. Next up in the chain, we got our first compressor. We're using the UAD LA2A. If you guys don't have this plugin, you can swap it out for CLA2A from Waves or whatever. Honestly, you can swap it out for whatever compressor. But the gain's at like 30 and the peak reduction's at like 31 or 2.
They just say you miss me, is it that hard? Too long since I've heard about our love.
Nice. Yeah, the compressor's just controlling the dynamics as well as like giving it some body as well, squishing it down a little bit. And then we got our second compressor. We're using the R comp. Yeah, we're using the vocal hug preset. So what it's doing is basically just gluing the vocal together, making it sit in the mix better. That's sounding like this now.
They just say you miss me, is it that hard? Too long since I've heard about our love.
Cold. After that, we got the Curves Equator plugin by Waves. This is like a smart EQ or whatever you call them. It listened to my vocal and it said your vocal needs this. But I did play around with it a bit. I didn't want it doing too much because I liked where we were at, but I thought I'd just clean it up a little bit with this plugin.
They just say you miss me, is it that hard? Too long since I've heard about our love. Am I in this by myself?
If you guys do cop this preset, go on this plugin, then click relearn, and it'll adjust to your vocal. Next up in the chain, we've got a Puke Tech EQ. This is also going to be part of the secret sauce. If you want to know the secrets, you got to cop the preset. First link in the description. With this plugin, we're just making the vocal crispy, making it sound modern. I love the Puke Tech EQ. It's so good at making a vocal sound crispy and sound modern. But yeah, we're sounding like this now.
Babe, just say you miss me, is it that hard? Too long since I've heard about our love.
Cold. Next up in the chain, we've got the Pro Q4. Here we're just taking out everything under 74 Hertz. And we're also doing some subtractive dynamic cuts. Just controlling frequencies that I didn't like in different parts. That sounded like this.
Babe, just say you miss me, is it that hard? Too long since I've heard of.
As you can see, they're all dynamic. They're moving when the frequency gets a little bit loud in that part. It's been ducked. And then for the final plugin on the chain, we're using Vocal Rider. This plugin's literally saving me doing any volume automation. This is controlling the dynamics, making sure the vocal isn't too loud in points or too quiet in points. But yeah, with all the plugins before the sends, we're sounding like this. Let me start over here.
Other than these blues and grays, I need something different. Hey, hey, hey. 'Cause you ain't feeling the same. And who knows?
That's such a super clean, nice, just ballad vocal pretty much. All right, let's move on to the sends. For the first send, we got a delay. We're using H delay by Waves. It's just a quarter note delay. The feedback isn't very high at all. It's on 24. We've got the lo-fi mode on. Also doing a high pass and the tiniest bit of a low pass as well. And then on that same bus, we got a reverb. We're using the short vocal ambience preset. Obviously the mode's on ambience. Decay's only tiny, and the mix is only at 4.7%, just to give the delay a little bit of like ambience. And then after that, so I was listening to the original song and I could hear that the delay was being panned. So I added a Mondo mod onto the delay bus. This is just panning the delay, so it's like swaying around, moving around in the stereo image. And that delay is sounding like this. Hear how it's moving around? Cool, I like that. That sounds fire, I reckon. And then we've only got one more bus, and this is just the reverb bus. We're using Valhalla Vintage Verb again. We're using the Cathedral medium hole preset. I can't remember how much I changed. We've got a fairly high cut, a little bit of a low cut. Obviously the mix is at 100% and like a medium length decay. And that reverb is sounding like this. That's a fire reverb. All right, with everything together, we are now sounding like this.
Babe, just say you miss me, is it that hard? Too long since I've heard about our love. I in this by myself, hey, hey, with rose-colored lenses on my star-bar frames to see something other than these blues and grays. I need something different, hey, 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 'cause you ain't feeling the same, hey, hey. And who knows, maybe I'm crazy, that's one big maybe, but even fool knows when gold. I know pyrite from 24 karat, yeah. Cubics from genuine diamond, yeah.
Hell yeah, that's cold. That's just a nice, clean ballad vocal. That's like the perfect indie folk preset. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. And if you guys do want to cop the Frank Ocean Pyrite vocal preset, I'll show you how to load it in now. So what you want to do is add a new audio track. Add the plugin Studioverse. Once it loads, click on here, head down to load, click on that. Here I have a folder with all of mine. Find the preset that you got, double click on that, and there you go. You got the preset loaded into Studioverse. You've invested in yourself. You sounded fire. You sounded like the artist. You sounded like $1 million. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know who I should make a vocal preset on next. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We're on road to 3K subs. Let's try to get there ASAP. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, people. Peace.
See the jealousy is taking over again. You see the jealousy is taking over again.
Are you wanting a professional sounding radio ready mix and master for your songs? For just $120, I will mix and master your entire song from scratch and get it sounding unreal. Any genre, any voice. Hit me up on Instagram or Discord and we can talk about how you want it to sound. And if you DM me the discount code Bailey80, you will receive $45 off your first purchase. So get in quick.
In the middle of a crossroad.